From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
Welcome your Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Kevin Gausman.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Anthony Volpe leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Close, but call the ball. And the count is 2-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Just off the outside edge. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's to third. Clement fires over to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
He swings and fouls one off. Chisholm, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
2 down, bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Two outs, bases empty. And that's a base hit.
Batting fourth, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
So a man aboard, and here comes Bellinger. Ball one there. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. fastball in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's just out. Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
And that's
Ball,
too high. In for a strike, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the
Giancarlo
designated
Stanton
hitter,
at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Clips the corner, 0-1. Two outs. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Leading
And now for the
off
Jays, George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close. And that one
that's too high.
upstairs. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that is out of play. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue
Shortstop,
Jays.
Bo
And it's
Bichette.
clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Bo Bichette in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That one
Off the plate,
outside.
ball
1-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the
Batting
hitter right
fourth,
there. I mean, that
first
pitch was
baseman,
right down the
Vladimir
middle. I think he got a little too
Guerrero
excited,
Jr.
came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. Vladimir
Ball one,
Guerrero
no strike.
Jr. The next to hit takes ball one.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That misses. Full count now. Will Wagner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off
Batting
some
fifth,
really close pitches,
designated
and
hitter,
somehow he
Will
found a way to keep the bat
Wagner.
on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, 2 outs. Wagner digs in now. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. And there's the strike. Bichette at second, Guerrero at first, 2 out of the inning. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. That one hit to right, and now drops foul. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Down the line, and it's foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the outside edge. And a count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and chases a low one there. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. So bases all loaded up. Here's Andres Jimenez. That's hard hit on the line. That is the inning. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
for
inning.
the
And
Yankees,
stepping in for the
catcher,
Yankees,
Austin
Austin
Wells.
Wells.
Give it to him, Toronto. Show him how we play in Canada. Let's go, Blue Jays.
Gosman back to work. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Off the mark there. And a count now 2-0. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Line drive. Come on.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good X and velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. A little bit low.
That's a ball.
That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now, Oswaldo Cabrera. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering upstairs. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field, and that's going to get into the corner. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. That's down and in. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz
Jr.
Chisholm Jr. now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Cabrera, the lead runner, out at second. Volpe on at first with 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, 2 now. That one missed.
That's a really good take.
And that one is inside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Jimenez throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Now the
off
third
for
baseman,
Toronto,
Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
That one inside. Ball 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. A little bit low, and it's 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
So up next for Toronto,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Cole a check to first. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Tied up here in the early going. Right through there, got him. And one out now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Springer batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Runner takes off, bounce to the left side, and that chance handled. On to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette, doubled his first time up. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Just missed. Anthony Santander, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. There's a strike. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Two. Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Top half of the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Outside, and it's 3-0. That catches the corner. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Walked his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Stanton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 there. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, and that is that. The Yanks lead 1, still tied 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Goes down looking.
Up next for the
Next
Blue
is
Jays,
the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Santander leads off first with 1 away.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. To Volpe at second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now Alejandro Kirk reached on a drop. Third strike his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now in Toronto as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Next offering is downstairs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Go ahead run on base, and now Jason Dominguez. Fought off foul. And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera doubled in his first AB. Fouled off. He was late. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Yariel Rodriguez taking over on the mound.
29.
How'd you like this? Summoned from the bullpen, playing the Yankees, bases loaded.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Bases loaded, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering way upstairs. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little appears to be getting loose. Sandlin, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Yeah, the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And we're back. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Andres Jimenez. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Jimenez, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one missing low. Next offering upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman Ernie Clement.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, bases empty. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Swings through that one.
2-1.
And that is out of play. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Center
Clearly, he had him fooled.
Nathan Lucas.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas. Caught looking his first time up. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Give it to him, Toronto. Show him how we play in Canada.
There's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Aaron
Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts. You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is Springer. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Bellinger up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. And there's a foul ball. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's ball downstairs. 2. And that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Here's Stanton now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And there's a ball. And they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
Go ahead run on base. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line
Now
drive to the
first
pull
baseman,
side. Met it out
Paul
front, but
Goldschmidt.
just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
All one's the count.
And a breaking ball misses outside. First and second, 2 down. That one misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. Yanks strand a pair. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, George Springer. Cole back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bichette at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering down in the dirt. And another ball.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And there's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just
Now
tough to get
batting,
rewarded on the call with
fielder,
pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Inside, just missed. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. The tag, and got him at second.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The other way, and foul ball.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
That's outside. 3-2 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Go ahead run on base. Cabrera getting ready to hit. Now move to first. Dominguez back in on a dive. There's the strike. That one in there across the letters. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball.
Nobody out, runner at first.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitch.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Volpe, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
I got 3-2.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Move to first, and he's back in safely. And that one popped in the air, left field. Santander. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Up and in, and it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking
Number
ball in his
56.
arsenal, and it's definitely one of his
Mark
go-to
Leiter
pitches when he
Jr.
needs an out.
Vladimir Guerrero
Leadoff
Jr.
for
now.
Toronto.
A strikeout
First
and a walk.
baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Movement in the bullpen, Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Weaver getting loose as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in and tracking that ball down.
Will Wagner now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch misses there. 1-2 the count. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Just missed. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next one misses. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Jimenez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
The count.
Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jimmy Garcia.
Jimmy Garcia.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Late swing fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a foul out of play. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Nope. Outside.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin getting loose out there. Green warming up as well. Judge on the run. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one not close. 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that skips in the dirt.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
The designated hitter.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Next pitch is outside. Go ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Got him looking, and that is a big first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two on, 1 out. That misses the zone. 1-1. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Misses off the inside, and it's 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And here is Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. The bases are full for the New York Yankees. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Judge at third. Bellinger on second. Wells over at first with 1 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, he'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jimmy Garcia done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Chad Green.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Lucas has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York,
in a new pitcher here to start
number
the bottom of the
63,
7th. Fernando
Fernando
Cruz.
Cruz.
Now here is
Leading off
Ernie
for
Clement.
Toronto, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And that's in for a strike. Cruz, a 6'2 righty, 235 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Come on, Blue
0-2
Jays.
now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's
Ball,
inside.
inside.
Going to count 1 and 2. Got him looking. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly
Up
got away
next
with the
for the
location
Blue
there.
Jays,
You know, sometimes
center
as a
fielder,
hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so
Nathan
focused
Lucas.
on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
next for the
Fastball
Blue
pretty much
Jays,
middle,
right
and that's what you
fielder,
fall asleep
George
dreaming about as a hitter. So no
Springer.
surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the order. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to
1 ball,
elevate here with 2
2 strikes.
strikes out of the zone.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Heading for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting left fielder, Anthony Santander.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Santander. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. See you later. And they add a couple more. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Fernando Cruz will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Cousins.
Number 61.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Out to short, Volpe. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Action in the pen down there. Nick Sandlin preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The Yankees looking to rally.
Ball, that's down.
In the air, out towards left center. Santander puts it away. 1 away.
Now batting.
And here is
Shortstop,
Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. The Yanks trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low. He goes down looking. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees,
Now
right
it's Aaron
fielder,
Judge
Aaron
up to the plate.
Judge.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Chisholm off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
2 outs. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He did not take
Now
the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Chad Green out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Brendan Little.
Number 54. Brendan Little.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And that one hit to first. Fakes a sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield.
Next,
There's part of him
for the
that's
Blue
saying, hey, where
Jays,
you at,
catcher,
outfielder? Call me out. But
Alejandro
he
Kirk.
stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Out towards left center. Dominguez on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
And there are
Second
two down.
baseman, Andres Jimenez.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled away.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. Inning over. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching.
So
for
they
the
turn
Blue
to their
Jays,
closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Number 23.
Save opportunity for him right
Jeff
here, and
Hoffman.
he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now it's
Leading
Giancarlo
off for
Stanton.
the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball.
Slider
2
misses
strikes.
outside. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Well.
Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Wells, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hoffman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Fights it off, you'll see another. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen,
First
throwing
baseman,
beat.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt now.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees. The Yankees down to their final strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.